it is made up of. So this is a part of the lecture, not the main topic. D, the atmosphere of Venus. They talked about the atmosphere, okay, the pressure and the composition, but that was just a part 2. So the answer is C. Why does the professor explain that rotation of Venus? Rotation means turning round, okay? Why did he mention? Because he wanted to say how long the days are, okay? What did he say? It has a clockwise rotation on its axis, okay? It orbits the sun counterclockwise. This is not very relevant. But Venus has a long day. The period between sunrise and sunset from one spot on Venus is 58 Earth days. That means the planet makes one complete rotation every 116 Earth days. So the professor explains the rotation to comment on how long its days are. What does comment mean? If you comment on something, you say your opinion, okay, about something. B, to mention why the planet is so hot. It's not. That's not why he explained the rotation. C, to talk about its counterclockwise orbit. No. Orbit means going around the sun. Counterclockwise orbit has nothing to do with the rotation of Venus itself. D, to describe why it has so many clouds. The clouds has nothing to do with the rotation, so the answer is A. Why is the greenhouse effect on Venus so powerful? Why? Because of the dense cloud cover, right? What did it say? The dense cloud cover on Venus traps the heat, much like a greenhouse does. This makes the planet hot. So C is the answer. Let's look at other options. A, because of its nearness to the sun. No. B, because of the contents of its atmosphere. When you think about the greenhouse effect, it's about the atmosphere, temperature of the atmosphere gradually rising because of the gas in the atmosphere, such as carbon dioxide, right? So this can be confusing, and I don't think this is a good option, but what is very clear is C. Because the professor mentioned it, the dense cloud cover on Venus traps the heat, much like a greenhouse does. So C would be the answer if you have to choose one. D, because of its atmospheric pressure. It has nothing to do with pressure. 4, how does the professor organize the information about the surface of Venus that he presents to the class? How does he organize? That means arrange something in order, okay? How does he make his speech? How does he do it? About the surface of the earth. It's by providing information in response to a student's question. Provide means to give. Give information in response to a student's question. The student asked, what does the surface of the planet look like? And then the professor explains. So B is the answer. Let's look at other options. A, by discussing how the greenhouse effect has shaped Venus's surface. Greenhouse effect has nothing to do with shaping the surface. C. By comparing the surface of Venus to that of some other planets. This can be a little confusing because he said what? The highest mountains on Venus are around 18,000 feet high. That's a little more than half of the height of Mount Everest. So he made a little bit of comparison with the Earth. Okay. And what else did he say? There are some craters on Venus that are as wide as 20 miles, but there are very few when compared to other bodies such as Earth's moon. So he makes a little bit of comparison, but that's not the general way of organizing that. That's not how he mainly organizes his speech. So B is a better answer. Okay. D. By showing pictures taken by some American and Russian probes. What did he say about that? We have a few color photographs from those missions, but he didn't show it to the class. Based on the information in the lecture, do the following refer to aspects of Venus that are known or unknown? Refer to means related to, okay? Aspects means the feature, okay? Click in the correct box. The existence of water. Can you see this clearly? The existence of water is known or unknown? Unknown, right? Because what did he say? No large or even small bodies of water have been found there. Some scientists thought the atmosphere might produce water with high acidic levels, but this hasn't been confirmed, nor has it been disproved, I should add. So it's not clear, so it's unknown. Its average surface temperature. You can see this is known, right? Because it has surface temperatures that get up to 870 degrees Fahrenheit. It only mentions the highest temperature, but if you know the highest temperature, they may know the average surface temperature. 3. The age of its surface is known, right? Oh no, unknown, right? Unknown. What did it say? There are few craters compared to other bodies such as Earth. This suggests that Venus's surface is quite young. So it suggests means they're only guessing. So they don't know the age of this surface. They just assume that it's quite young and no more. The period of its rotation is known, right? Because what did it say? The period between sunrise and sunset from one spot on Venus is 58 Earth days. That means the planet makes one complete rotation every 116 Earth days. So they know the period of rotation. Known as what? Surface temperature, rotation. Unknown is what? Existence of water, age of the surface. Okay? Listen again to part of the lecture, then answer the question.
Listen again to part of the lecture, then answer the question.
Finally, the planet itself is extremely hot. It's actually the hottest planet in the solar system. Yes, even hotter than Mercury. It has surface temperatures that get up to 870 degrees Fahrenheit.
What does the professor imply when he says this?
Yes, even hotter than Mercury.
What does imply mean? Imply means it's not directly said, but the meaning is hidden. Okay. So, what does the professor imply? Yes, even hotter than Mercury. This means it's natural to think that Mercury is hotter because it's nearer. Okay? So, the best answer would be D. Some believe Mercury is the hottest planet in the solar system because it's the nearest, alright? You can be confused with C. Mercury should be hotter than Venus, but it's not. I don't think this is a very good option. This is not clear because this is not absolutely wrong. Okay? Should be hotter. Mercury should be hotter. Why? Because it's nearer, but it's not. So I think C can also be an answer, but I don't think this is a good option. You can say that it shouldn't be hotter because of the dense cloud, but still it's not a good clear option. Let's look at other options. The temperature on Mercury is equivalent to that on Mars. The temperature on Mercury is equivalent. What does that mean? The same value. Equi means the same, valent means the value. It's the same to that on Mars. No, right? In the future, Venus will become hotter than Mercury. He doesn't suggest anything about the future, so it's not the answer. The answer is D. Okay, this was very long. Oh my goodness. You will have like how many? Six clips or more. Anyhow, see you next time.